Hi, Leo. How you doing? May 2020. There's a powerful Sun-Mercury conjunction on May 4th that keeps your mind alert. Even though there's a lot going through your head now, you're able to focus on the right things to say to the right people. There's never been a better time to think and express yourself clearly. The Scorpio full moon is intense in the sky on the 7th and seems to draw new and interesting people to you. If someone chooses to remain a mystery, think about their motivation for doing so. While having a secret admirer is exciting, there could be a downside to it you aren't considering. The Sun pairs up with curious Gemini on May 20th, making you want to ask questions and learn everything you can about the people, places, and things around you. The coming month is a great time to take a trip or enroll in a class. Immersing yourself in a new culture makes it easy to learn a new language. You'll be fluent in no time. A previous achievement or accomplishment should get recognized during the Sun-Saturn trine on the 22nd, which makes you even more determined to carry on with your other goals. You love to get the applause you deserve, so this should help you end the month on a high note, Leo. Sounds like it's going to be good. Present, your current situation, Leo, in May of 2020. There we go. Six of Cups. Goodwill, innocence, childhood. Acting kindly or charitably. Being with a child or young person. Feeling simple, contentment. Influence, helpful or challenging energies, Leo, in May of 2020. Page of Swords. Young air sign. That might relate to what the astrology I read to you with the secret admirer. Page of Swords. Use your mind, be truthful, be just, have fortitude. Analyze the problem, right or wrong. Act honestly, face problems squarely. Past issues is the basis of the situation, Leo, in May of 2020. Lovers. Lovers. Relationship, sexuality, personal beliefs, values. Establishing bonds, questioning, receive opinions, struggling with temptation, seeking union. Immediate past, what is behind you, Leo, in May of 2020? Ten of Pentacles. Affluence, permanence, convention. Reinforcing cards, lovers, permanent unions, family ties. Looking for a solution that will last, creating a lasting foundation, feeling secure as things are, being concerned with the long term, having an orderly family life, moving beyond makeshift arrangements, nailing down the plan. Crowning thoughts, your thoughts regarding the situation, Leo, in May of 2020. Ten of Swords in reverse. Somewhat true, somewhat not. Half the power of the card, half. Or some people think it's like an opposite meaning. Bottoming out, victim mentality, martyrdom. Having nowhere to go but up, putting your own interest last, bemoaning your fate. Immediate future, what is about to happen, Leo, in May of 2020? Death. Phoenix card. Into something old, beginning of something new. Death. Ending, transition, elimination, inexorable forces. Closing one door to open another, cutting out what isn't necessary, changing status, being in the path of sweeping change. Your fears, emotional concerns regarding the situation, Leo, in May of 2020. Four of Swords. Rest, contemplation, quiet preparation. Taking a break, consolidating inner resources, gaining a better perspective. These are the things you're emotionally concerned about in May. Environmental factors, how others see you, Leo, in May of 2020. Queen of Pentacles. Nurturing, big-hearted, resourceful, trustworthy, down to earth. Gives love and support. Finds a use for whatever's at hand. Will do any service for others. Keeps confidences and secrets. Handles problems matter-of-factly. Your hopes and what you really wish for, Leo, in May of 2020. Three of Cups. Exuberance, friendship, community. Bursting with energy, taking part in a support group, getting together with people you like. Outcome, answer your questions, Leo, in May of 2020. Two of Pentacles. Juggling, flexibility, fun. Your fears, emotional concerns, the opposing card, rest, quiet, low activity. Keeping everything in balance, coping with demands, getting people to work together, making sure all areas are covered, having a lot of irons in the fire, moving forward smoothly, emphasizing all aspects equally. So maybe you're emotionally concerned about having that break. Rest, quiet, low activity. Additional clues and guidance about the reading for Leo in May of 2020. Three of Pentacles in reverse. The Empress in reverse. Five of Swords. Ace of Cups in reverse. Top of the deck, Five of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Cups in reverse. Three of Pentacles, teamwork, planning, competence. Reinforcing card here is Three of Cups, and hopes and what you really wish for is working in a group. Coordinating with others, finding all the needed elements, functioning as a unit, getting the job done together, contributing to the group, cooperating, combining efforts. The Empress. Mothering, abundance, senses, nature. Opposing card, Death, over here in the immediate future, Principle of Death. Giving birth, nourishing life, nurturing and caring for others, cherish the world, expressing tenderness, working with children. Reinforcing cards, Lovers, down here in the basis of the situation, sexual fulfillment, pleasure. Giving and receiving pleasure, focusing on the body, appreciating beauty, feeling vibrantly healthy, being earthly, doing physical activity. Ten of Pentacles, immediate past, affluence, luxury, physical comfort, enjoying extravagance, receiving lavish reward, luxuriating in plenty, having more than enough, feeling rich. Five of Swords, self-interest, discord, open dishonor. Current situation is opposing card, Six of Cups, innocent, well-intentioned, kind. Witnessing open dishonor, so losing your moral compass, letting ends justify means, sacrificing integrity, losing sight of what is right, achieving a dubious victory, knowing of criminal activity. Another possibility is acting in your own self-interest, setting aside the concerns of others, looking out for number one, thinking of your own needs, knowing you must concentrate on yourself, encountering selfishness, indulging in power plays, gloating, going for the win-loss result. Ace of Cups. Emotional force, intuition, intimacy, love. Getting in touch with your feelings, feeling an attraction grow, trusting your inner voice, expressing affection. Top of the deck, Five of Cups. Loss, bereavement, regret. Opposing cards here, basis situation. Lovers is establishing a relationship. Letting go of hope, giving up the win, experiencing a setback, being defeated, having A possession taken away, saying goodbye. Two of Cups. No, you didn't have two Cups. Death, reinforcing cards. Lost, goodbyes. And then bottom of the deck was Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment, satisfaction, sensual pleasure. But this was in reverse. So was the Three of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Ace of Cups. So it's like somewhat true, somewhat not, or the opposite. Depends on your situation, your perception, how you want to see it. Empress, reinforcing cards, enjoying the senses. Experiencing luxury, savoring a delicious meal, appreciating the arts, making love, relaxing, experiencing beauty, enjoying physical exertion. Now we do something a little bit different now. I got two decks here, one for Ego, one for Shadow on the expansion of the cards currently laid out. From the Ego, why is the Six of Cups here in the current situation for Leo in May of 2020? Devil. Chain Demon, when we lock up parts of ourselves, their natures transform to something wild and hungry and dangerous. Instead, free yourself and allow your parts to grow in a loved and healthy way as they were meant to be. From the Shadow, why is the Six of Cups here in the current situation for Leo in May of 2020? Four of Chalices. Fours are a level of comprehension is reached and consolidated stability, fulfillment. Chalices are dreams and represent emotions in the element of water, corresponding to your own emotional century, joys and pains. Dreams are delicate and are held in the heart like wine in a chalice. Dreams sometimes well and overflow like tears in our eyes when we are moved. From the Ego, why is this Page of Swords here in influence, helpful, or challenging energies for Leo in May of 2020? Four of Swords. The sword at rest. The mind must rest to perform well. Important work is done while sleeping. Quit trying so hard to work things out. Relax. Take a step back and let the answer float to the surface. From the Shadow, why is this Page of Swords here influence, helpful, challenging energies for Leo in May of 2020? The Magician. "13 centuries ago, the Yemeni wizard and poet Abdul al-Hazred wrote the Necronomicon, the key that opens the gateway to the underworld. from the open window overlooking the countryside of Damascus. We can hear the nocturnal insects that the people call owl as if, but the magician knows that they are really ancient demons. From the ego, why is the lovers here in the base of the situation, past issues for Leo in May of 2020? High Priestess. The Keeper of Mysteries, books and knowledge point to the doors of mystery. To experience magic, you must cross the threshold and give yourself over to the mystery, letting go of expectations. It's like the more you reach for it, the farther it gets away from you. And then you relax and it'll come snap out of nowhere. From the Shadow, why is the Lovers card here in the basis of situation, past issues for Leo in May of 2020? Three of Pentacles. If you look at the Three of Pentacles, he's trying to draw a demon, like draw a portrait of a demon. A self-portrait or something. Three, the Grimoire falls open to natural magic, to creativity, to union. Pentacles are shadows and represent matter and the element of the earth, corresponding to our own physical centric, the body, its needs, and the material that surrounds it. Amidst the shadows grow attachments of men who identify themselves with their body and with the objects they possess. So how good you look and how much, look at what I've accomplished, look at what I got. That's why the Lovers is there on your basis of the situation, past issues. From the Ego, why is the Ten of Pentacles here in the immediate past for Leo in May of 2020? Five of Swords. The Sword refused. We forget that there is no absolute truth. Just because you are presented with a version of truth doesn't mean you have to accept it. You can toss it like garbage and find a new truth. From the Shadow, why is this Ten of Pentacles here in the immediate past for Leo in May of 2020? Justice. And there's a voodoo doll there on the table in front of that statue, like the Justice statue. At the foot of the impassive and severe idol that keeps the chalices of shadows and of light in equilibrium, the servitors of Cthulhu have left traces of black magic, evocations of demons, and voodoo rituals. What did you do to get where you're at? Why is the Ten of Swords in reverse here in the crowning thoughts for Leo in May of 2020? Dragon of Swords. The sword wielded, using your rational capacities. Make sure you are clear on your truths and incorporate your knowledge of cause and effect. Use this knowledge to lead others in implementing useful ideas. From the shadows, why is the Ten of Swords in reverse in the crowning thoughts for Leo in May of 2020? King of Pentacles. Kings, the control of one of the four personality centuries, the full possession of one's resources. So, Pentacles, control of shadows are represent matter and the element of the earth, corresponding to our own physical century, the body, its needs, and the material that surrounds it. Amidst the shadows grow attachments of men who identify themselves with their body and with the objects they possess. Why, from the ego, why is the death here in the immediate future for Leo in May of 2020? King of, or Dragon of Books. The book controls. You are passionate and full of energy. You can lead multitudes. You can get what you want. Don't leave behind all you've learned. Your ego is strong, and a little tempering will go a long way. From the shadows, why is the death here in the immediate future for Leo in May of 2020? Two of Swords. Two, diverse energies fall off in the depths, obstacles, and critical point accumulation. Swords are demons that represent thoughts in the element of air, corresponding to our own intellectual century with the mind and its potential. If thoughts escape our control, they can become obsessions, taking the form of demons that enslave the mind. From the ego, why is the Four of Swords here in your fears, emotional concerns regarding the situation, Leo, in May of 2020? Phoenix of Swords. The Sword tempered. Your experiences shape your truth. Your truth's yours. And you need to not justify them. To make them stronger and more purely yours, temper your truths with the wisdom of your heart. So that's why you're emotionally concerned about getting that rest. From the shadow, why is this Four of Swords here in the fears, emotional concerns, Leo, May of 2020? Four of Wands. Four, a level of comprehension is reached and consolidated. Stability, fulfillment. Wands are lights and represent creativity and the element of fire, corresponding to our own creative centra. Together with sexuality, the lights defeat the darkness and disperse fears, releasing a vibrant creativity. From the ego, why is the Queen of Pentacles here in your environmental factors, how others see you, Leo, in May of 2020? Phoenix of Books. The book left behind. You've finished the book and must leave it behind. Don't keep referencing it. Make sure you are following the steps. Whatever is necessary became a part of you. Go ahead and live it. From the shadow, why is this Queen of Pentacles here in environmental factors, how others see you, Leo, in May of 2020? Strength. With the shining trapezohedron, the girl confronts the gigantic avatar of Nyarlathotep, that something that is not in the stone but watches her from beyond the stone. The strength to conquer the evoked demon can be found in your heart and not in the grimoire. So this reminds me of a nightmare I had where at the end of it, I embraced what I was afraid with love, and I woke up. Well, of course, it was like a hug and love and stuff. And it was something that I was afraid of, and it didn't hurt me. And I woke up, and it was one of those paralyzing nightmares where you can't move, you can't do anything, and it just has its way with you. And then I embraced it with love, and I was like, whoa! And I woke up and I was free. From the ego, why is the Three of Cups here in your hopes what you really wish for, Leo, in May of 2020? Five of Chalices. The chalice empty. Loss of love is part of life and can feel like death. The world becomes barren and cold. There is a desire is to quickly refill it with whatever is at hand. This is usually not a good idea. From the shadow, why is the Three of Cups here in your hopes what you really wish for, Leo, in May of 2020? Queen of Wands. Queen, the keeper of the forces of one of the four personnel centuries, the perception of this energy. So, Wands. Lights represent creativity and the element of fire, corresponding to our own creative century together with sexuality. The lights defeat the darkness and disperse fears, releasing a vibrant creativity. From the ego, why is the Two of Pentacles here in the outcome for Leo in May of 2020? Seven of Books. This is the automaton card. The book Forgotten, becoming a servant to an idea can transform you into an automaton. Take a break from your toils and turn to nature, who creates great beauty. Refill your soul and find fresh inspiration. From the shadows, why is this Two of Pentacles here in the outcome, Leo, in May of 2020? Five of Wands. There is an opportunity to move on to a higher level of consciousness, but there is also uncertainty and difficulty in abandoning personal convictions. Wands are lights and represent creativity and the element of fire corresponding to our own creative center. Together with sexuality, the lights defeat the darkness and disperse fears, releasing a vibrant creativity. Alright, and then another thing we do different now is we pull a card for each ego and shadow. Isis Oracle for ego. From Isis Oracle, what is the overall meaning, underlying energies of the entire reading for Leo in May of 2020? Why are the cards laid out in the order and the way and the meanings they present for Leo? What are the messages, guidance, clues, lessons for Leo in May of 2020? Lady of the Stars. Sirius is a celestial goddess, a star of unconditional love and wisdom at an extremely high vibration. It brings deep soul awakening, spiritual gifts, and a high capacity for divine service. Lady of the Stars is also an empowerment of all the other oracles in this deck. She tells you to pay attention because something significant is taking place right now. Sirian energy takes the inner path and the spiritual healing journey into a whole new stratosphere. It is wise, ancient, and extremely high vibrational energy. It takes a certain level of soul evolution to be able to consciously register Sirian light and transmit it on this planet. The heart in question must be able to consciously cultivate unconditional love for it to occur. However, we can still receive Sirian light and healing assistance even if we are still learning to more consistently come from unconditional love. We will feel it more and more strongly as we grow spiritually, but even in our learning phase, we can open our hearts to this divine celestial goddess and allow her, through her priestess, Lady Isis, to bless us with genuine spiritual gifts. Goddess Sirius, through her priestess, Lady Isis, is reaching to you now. She has offerings of great spiritual support and a message that there is something significant that you need to be aware of in your life right now too. Accepting celestial assistance and unconditional love of Sirius will help you now. To receive the assistance, you can choose to surrender into your heart and allow divine love to infuse and heal, direct, and unfold all aspects of your life and growth. It is total trust and surrender, with absolute faith that even unexpected twists and turns will be leading you in the best direction. Advanced souls are capable of feeling and receiving the high vibrational love from the Sirian star system more consciously and consistently. They can come to feel like a perpetual spiritual sun above the crown of your head, nourishing you with light at all times, causing your own soul light to grow brighter. As you surrender into your heart, your soul light will feel more and more palpable to you. The gifts of Sirius flow into the soul like a cup receiving divine nectar. The more aware and connected you are to your soul, the more conscious you will be in recognizing the blessed effects of Sirian light in your life. The priestess Lady Isis wishes to help your soul connect with Sirius and you to connect with your soul so that the full blessing of the celestial star goddess can nourish and transform your life, allowing its course to run true to your real and genuine divine passions. Even if you aren't sure what those passions are as yet, your soul knows, and Sirian energy helps your soul to be itself on this planet. Sirius brings blessings of heightened intuition, refined soul healing ability and closer connection to your soul and the Lady Isis too. If you have been questioning your evolution, starting to wonder if you are really just at the beginning of the path or not really an initiation at all, then this card is a divine acknowledgement of the power, light, and evolution of your soul vibration. That there is refinement and advancement there. There is not grandiose. In fact, one way to know whether this guidance is generally for you is that you will feel peaceful and humble within as you receive the guidance. You will feel gently validated and affirmed within, not puffled up with false pride or ego. You will feel inspired and uplifted to continue with your inner work, not in need of telling others how advanced you are spiritually. If you feel inflated or better than others in any way, this is not the guidance for you, at least at this time. Instead, the guidance for you is to realize that you are beautiful, you are worthy, and the part of you that is comparing yourself to others, hoping to find that you are better, is suffering from an emptiness within that doesn't know that you are beautiful and worthy. It is wiser to spend some time feeling that inner emptiness with your own acknowledgement of your worth than trying to trump others. Better to go inside the emptiness until you find the seed of love and light within that than to seek external appearances to make you heal. The latter just won't work. The Oracle of the Lady of the Stars is also an empowerment. It enhances, amplifies, and strengthens any other oracle that you draw immediately before or after it. It is a call to pay special attention to the cards next to it, and you are guided that you will grow greatly through the lesson of learning specified in any oracle next to it. Make it a priority in your awareness at this time in order for a deepest spiritual awakening to occur. You are also guided that when the Lady of the Stars appears around any other oracle, there will be a blessing of divine grace in forms including but not limited to assistance, miracles, healings, and help in mastering the lessons of any oracle you pull immediately before or after the Lady of the Stars appears. If the card appears on her own, know that it is a special blessing for you, soon to be revealed. Alright, now from the shadow, we got Divine Circus Oracle. This is also Alana Fairchild. From the shadow, what is the overall meaning, underlying energies of the entire reading for Leo in May of 2020? Why are all the cards laid out in the order that they are, in the way that they are? What are the lessons, meanings, teachings, clues for Leo in May of 2020? Circus of Love. Number 35. Love in all its forms is the ultimate prize in the game of life, but you've got to be in it to win it. Forget excuses and open your heart to love, to life, to love, to laughter, for the circus of love is rolling into your soul town, and it's time for you to be swept off your feet. Love has so many ways to touch your soul and heal your heart. Love is the power that moves us beyond our individual concerns or doubts, sweeping us up into a divine field of energy that feels amazing. Love wants to flow through you, to create through you, to express itself through you. You are a love child of the divine, and love is at the core of your being. Sometimes you'll feel very close to this love, swimming in it, or like it is a fountain gurgling out from inside. At other times you'll feel as though you cannot quite remember what it is to feel loving, to be loved. Then it is time to stop looking for love in all the wrong places and turn within to find it. From the kindness, sweetness, affection, and warmth within your own heart, you will find great reserves of energy, creative confidence, and bold trust to open your heart to love, to life, to your own unfolding life journey. So do not turn away from where your heart wants and needs to go, Let your mind relax. It doesn't need to understand everything or be in control of the process of falling in love with life, with the person, with yourself, with your purpose. In fact, if you are truly fall in love, then your mind will not feel in control at all. The heart, it has its own wisdom and special type of feeling intelligence. It knows how to sweep away. It understands the difference between unhealthy obsession with which prevents you from resolving the underlying issue of pain, and healthy, passionate, fierce devotion to that which sets your soul on fire. Love has its own wild ways, and they are brilliant and instinctive in a way that mind cannot always grasp. So trust what your heart loves, what moves your heart, what makes it beat faster and love more. Then you will find that all sorts of strange wonderfulness, creative chaos, and bold color emerge from within and dances around you. Your life may begin to feel like a circus, but what could be a better circus than a circus of love? If you have been struggling in matters of the heart, the circus of love indicates that a heart healing is happening, and your experience of love is about to become more vibrant, exciting, and playful, and perhaps even somewhat unconventional or unusual. It also indicates that a love affair with a person, place, or thing is about to begin or deepen. It's time to let yourself be swept off your feet and to lose your head to love. Alright, from the Druidcraft Tarot deck. What is the overall meaning, underlying energies of the Celtic Cross spread? Why are the cards laid out in the order, or why are they there for the Celtic Cross spread in Leo's reading in May of 2020? The Magician. Realizing your dreams, time for action. Use your willpower and your focus to take the first steps towards achieving your purpose. Stay focused and open to inspiration. Doubt and preoccupation with self inhibit the flow of energy. Trust and let go of worries about your life to allow creative energy to flow. What is the overall meaning, underlying energies of the Celtic staff spread for Leo in May of 2020? Why are the cards laid out in the order and the way that they are for Leo on the Celtic staff in May of 2020? Two of Swords in reverse. Conflict may be required, but acting on impulse should be avoided. You may feel torn in two, but the tension might soon be resolved. A sense of lies and deceit, but the truth will out soon. An inclination to disturb what you feel is an artificial truce. What's the overall meaning, underlying energies of the entire reading? Why is the Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Empress in reverse, the Five of Swords, and the Ace of Cups in reverse here? And the additional clues and guidance for Leo in May of 2020. King of Cups. A spiritual, therapeutic, or cultural project. Music and the performing arts, publishing, artistic endeavors, and exhibitions. Now the Sacred Indian Tarot. What's the overall meaning, underlying energies of the entire reading? What's the message or lesson for Leo in May of 2020? Temperance. Adharnarishvara. Temperance is a card of harmony, and its appearance shows that your inner power is ready to heal and make you stronger. Taken literally, temperance means finding the middle ground, showing moderation, experiencing harmony and balance. This is a strong card indicating that you are able to wield your own strength to attract prosperity and success. In Sanskrit, Ardhanarishvara means half female. Lord Shiva in an androgynous form is considered as male on the right side and female on the left. Shiva is genderless and inseparable from his female energy. It is conjectured that by wresting from her husband one half of his body as her own and mingling in his physical frame for Parvati obtained an ideal archetypal union with her husband. Ardhanarishvara is a perfect master of the two contrary elements in the manifest universe. In Shiva, the Ida feminine and the Pingala masculine, Nadis psychic nerve centers or currents, psychic nerve currents, are balanced so that the Sushumna flow of Kundalini is ever active. In the unity of Ardhanarishvara, all opposites are reconciled as any duality fades away into the one source. Now we do the Sacred Activations Oracle deck. What's the underlying energies, overall meaning of the entire reading for Leo in May of 2020? What's the message or lesson or guidance for Leo in May of 2020? Sacral chakra. The frequency of the sacral chakra, the orange flower of life, supports our ability to flow with our desires and stimulates our creative power to manifest success and abundance in our lives. The flower of life is a geometric shape recognized by many cultures all over the planet. It consists of 13 equal circles that intersect at the middle of each circle, creating a perfectly proportioned flower as a symbol. The flower of life represents the universe as a whole, as well as the harmony in which all the separate components of the universe work together. This beautiful pattern is often used to indicate our understanding of our connection as humans as spiritual beings to the whole. The color orange is associated with the second or sacral chakra, located just below the navel. It is linked to our creativity, sexuality, and emotional world. Orange encourages movement and connection with others. It has a freeing effect on the body and mind, stimulating creative thinking, abundance, success, and appetite. Its sense is taste. Next, we'll do the White Light Oracle from Atlanta Fairchild. White Light Oracle, what's the overall meaning, underlying energies of the entire reading for Leo in May of 2020? What's the message, guidance, clues lessons, teaching for Leo in May of 2020. $528 mandala of the heart. Number 17. Sometimes aspects of our life fall apart or don't go to plan. This is so they can come back together in a beautiful new way. Trust in the goddess and the inevitable blessings of your destiny falling into place. Do not trust your fears. Put your faith in the love of your heart. A heartfelt wish is going to manifest. The mandala of the heart is an expression of the divine feminine power within. It is a life-changing experience of love, healing, compassion, deep repair, and restoration that can only happen when we feel safe and loved enough to truly let go. Despite what the wounded opinions of ego might have one believe, love is the most powerful consciousness on the planet. It is also highly intelligent. As we open to heal with the frequency of love in our hearts, we naturally evoke positive effects in the lives of others too. We attract positive intervention from spirit. Pathways open up, magic happens. Love is the path to the transformational, the alchemical, and the miraculous. It is the means by which negative patterns are reversed, and the original purity and beauty of our innate spiritual perfection can manifest itself in all dimensions, including the physical. We may feel we are bumbling along, yet we are blessed with an invisible, powerful field of grace moving with us, ensuring that our actions yield the best outcomes and that we attract what we truly want and need. The heart has access to a wisdom more powerful than logic, and which can overcome any obstacle. To enter into that wisdom, we have to trust in something greater than our own opinions and our allegiance to our history. Your heart is more than connected to the universal heart. It is a holographic emanation, part of the sacred mandala of the divine feminine heart, and as such holds divine genius and power. It wants to manifest that which is evolving, new, inspired, and beautiful. To believe that history must repeat itself, or that what we imagine is the limit of what can happen, is to deny the power of the heart and the generosity of divine grace. We need radical lovers and inspired dreamers who dare to invite in the most outlandish, blessed interventions of the universal heart for all beings. You have it within your heart to be one of those prayer alchemists for humanity. 528 Hz is the love frequency of creation. The choices, decisions, and projects inspired by love have countless and far-reaching positive effects. As we tune into that inner frequency, we connect to all hearts in a powerful alchemical network which delivers an infusion of divine protection and uplifting wisdom into the human collective. Priestesses, sound alchemists, and heart healers work with these frequencies, understanding their capacity to evoke the alchemical and the miraculous. These are more spiritual brothers and sisters, cultivating and radiating the consciousness of love, that soothing and courage-inducing medicine of the soul. In the reading, this oracle affirms that honoring deep soul bonds and sharing healing with your soul tribe is an important facet of your purpose. You have the power of love in your heart. It is the healing spiritual glue that can bring people together for a higher purpose. It inspires others and generates positive energy to lighten the emotional load many souls carry. When 520 Earth's mandala of the heart appears in your reading, you are being put on notice that the divine feminine has a vision for your soul and is organizing events accordingly. She will guide you through your heart, and with her protection, the manifestation of your soul path is assured. Alright, this is where we get the title of your video from. Wisdom of the Oracle. What's the overall meaning, underlying energies of the entire reading for Leo in May of 2020? What's the guidance, additional clues, lessons, teachings, meaning, or message for Leo in May of 2020? Building blocks. Building blocks. Number 28. Essential meaning, strong foundations, a beautiful work in progress. The Oracle's message, you have everything you need to cultivate an extraordinary life. This is a time when your focus needs to be on the foundations you build upon. Your work, your relationships, and your very beings are underwritten by your values, ethics, morals, and core beliefs. Are they still true for you? Will they stand the test of time and serve as the solid grounding upon which you construct your life? Now you are making changes that will affect everything in a positive way. Your destiny is truly a remarkable and beautiful design. Relationship message. When you see this card, know that you are attracting new relationships into your life and solidifying the ones you already have. By building them on the foundations of honesty, humility, clear communication, and a genuine desire to know one another. You are moving toward laying the groundwork for a relationship with the firm footing that will ensure it can withstand any storm. Long-standing relationships are also repaired and strengthened. You and the other person are stronger, wiser, and more powerful together than apart. Prosperity message. You have everything you need to turn iron into gold in the alchemical process of creating the prosperous life you desire. Now is the time to build on the strong foundation you have already laid for your prosperity. Keep in mind that these building blocks are imbued with the sparkling energy of your intentions. Own your dreams and remember that you always have more than enough and you always are enough. So abundance is ever present. Your creativity is divinely inspired and the design for your life is taking shape in service to the world. You are meant for success. Protection message. Now is the time to address the cracks in the foundations of your life. Perhaps your values have changed, and it is time to strengthen your convictions and let go of the things that no longer serve the vision you have for your life. Or perhaps you choose to ignore the signs that a situation or agreement you have entered into is not right for you. Remove the rotten pieces and reinforce your core moral strength and integrity. Now is the time for rigorous honesty, for you are called to renovate and upgrade your consciousness. You will be so happy when you do. Spirit has a spectacular blueprint for your life, far beyond your imagination. Don't be afraid to replace what's not solid. And finally, but not least, Sacred Power reading cards. What is the overall meaning, additional clues, guidance, underlying energies of the entire reading for Leo in May of 2020? Why is the Three of Pentacles in reverse? The Empress in reverse, Five of Swords, Ace of Cups in reverse, and King of Cups here in the additional clues and guidance for Leo in May of 2020. Source. As a source of comfort and hope, prayerful thoughts strengthen your faith in life and divine consciousness. Life isn't always happiness and joy. Experiencing sadness and sorrow is a part of life. Turning to prayer during times of trouble and darkness opens pathways for the divine will to act on your behalf. The power of prayer can be accessed by anyone, anywhere, at any time. When positive energy exists within and around us, it can help us balance any physical or mental condition. Divine Source speaks to us through prayer. When we truly surrender our fear and open our heart to pure love, people tend to turn to prayer only in times of trouble. In fact, they should often offer prayer even in good times to show gratitude and thanks for the blessings they have received. A continued flow of divine surrender opens us to new possibilities while increasing our strength on a spiritual level. Have faith. The ascended masters in heavenly realms will respond in divine deliverance if you surrender your heart to receive. By being open to the work of miracles, you allow universal synchronicities to bless you in abundance. Prayer helps your mind and body to become one. Divine communication is strong right now. Messages from loved ones, angels, ascended masters, and divine source are brought to you now. Pay attention to thoughts, feelings, and impressions you receive during and after prayer. Invoke your spiritual power and blessings from heavenly hosts and deities by surrendering to faith with an open-hearted, routine prayer. The power of prayer is strengthened by your spiritual state. Mantras open doors to divine communication. Using a prayer or dharma will brings purification and value to your heart's requests. Right now, prayer for the miracle you need. You are being divinely assisted. Affirmation: from the light of God that I have, I clear and open the way for divine miracles. I surrender my heart to 100% pure light consciousness. I embrace divine will through love and faith. Alright, Lebo, that was your message, or your reading. Let me know, leave comments, hit me up, email me, click the links. Thanks, Leo.